In this video, we're going to write another program that takes in a numeral and converts it to a binary number. So notice we already have this import up here, which is one that we use quite a bit. So let's take in a number from the user. So we'll call it public string or public int get number. We'll call it get numeral, and it won't take anything in. Get numeral. Alright, so we need a scanner first. So scanner input equals new scanner system.in. And we'll tell the user what's going on. Oh, I put a colon instead of a semicolon. And we'll say this program takes in a numeral and converts it to a binary number. And we'll tell them to enter numeral. And we'll let them enter that on that same line. So int num equals input dot next int. We'll make their next input the num, and we'll return num. Next thing we need to do is create a method to convert that number to a, we'll convert it to a string. Strings are easy to convert to. So we'll say public string convert to binary. It'll take in a target value, because that's the value that we're trying to get to with our binary number. Convert to binary, put a comment there so it's easy to read. Let's see, we'll create a string, so string s equals an empty string there, and we'll return s at the end. And that'll just get rid of those red annoying lines. So here we can actually write the method. Alright, so we already have our target value. We're going to need a current sum, so int current sum equals 0. That's what it'll start out at. We'll need a temporary number, so int temp equals 0. And we're going to do this in a while loop, so we need a iterator. We'll say int I equals 30. We'll start at 30 and work downwards. You'll see why this works in just a moment. So we're going to work downwards, so while I is greater than or equal to 30. Oh, and by the way, I chose 30 because if you put 30 ones in a row with binary numbers, that makes a little over a billion. So we'll be able to convert numbers a little over 1 billion to a binary number. The problem with this is this method is actually going to return the wrong answer if it's bigger than what it allows, and it won't tell the user. We could fix that, but I think you'll have the programming skills to fix that at the end. You would just put a little, if this number equals the target, then the method's good. If not, you would tell the user it's bad somehow, however you felt like. So while I is greater than or equal to 30, we first need to calculate temp. So temp is going to equal math.pow with capital M for math, and it'll be 2 to the I power. And there's a problem with that because it's not an integer. That converts it to an integer. So this will give us the temporary variable. So at the very beginning, this takes 2 to the 30th power, and it says, okay, do I need 2 to the 30th to be put onto the string? Well, actually, that just finds 2 to the 30th. In this right here, we'll see if it needs to be put onto the string. So if temp, which is this number right here, if that plus the current sum is less than or equal to the target, then yes, we do need that number. So we'll say s equals s plus, and then we'll put a 1 on there because we do need the number. And else we would say, no, we don't need that, so we'll say s equals s plus 0. And no matter what, we want to iterate I downwards, so we want to iterate I downwards, not S, so I minus minus. And we'll put our comments in there just for good form. Or what I consider to be good form. Other people may call it bad form. Alright, so this should be working, I believe. Now we just need to fix the main method, so we'll say int num equals joey.getNumeral and string binary equals joey.convert to binary, and we'll send in num there, and then we'll print out the string, which is known as binary. Alright, this program takes a numeral and converts it to a binary number. Enter numeral. So if I put 255, that should be 8 ones in a row. And there is some type of problem. Let's see what we have here. Oh, this while loop, that should be while I is greater than or equal to 0. Because we want to iterate through this. I don't know why I put 30 there. I think I was running 30 times, normally start I at 0. So we'll say 255. Should be 8 ones in a row. Looks a little odd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, it's 8 ones in a row, but we want to get rid of these zeros. So let's change this down here. We'll say else if, and if the current sum is greater than 0, we would want to add the 0 there. So let's see how that works. Enter numeral 255, and this should be 8 ones in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we'll test this with a few more numbers. We'll say 1, 1, 0, 1. So it'd be 1 plus 4 plus 8, 13. Oh. Sorry, if I put in 13, it should say 1, 1, 0, 1. Hold on. 1 plus 2 is 3. Plus 4 plus 8. Alright, so there is a problem with this. Alright, let me pause it and I'll try to figure out this problem for you. Okay. Pause that video for a little bit, but I did find the error. Well, you can figure out for yourself. I'll give you a hint right now. We did not check if something equaled the target value enough. So that's your hint. You can pause the video and try to figure it out for yourself, or you can go with the answer right now. We did not change, or I forgot to change the current sum. So current sum plus equal temp. Because whenever I'm adding a 1 on there, I would also need to change my current sum. So we'll run that. So 254 should give me 7 zeros, or I'm sorry, 7 ones and a 0. And that's right. 13 should give me 1, 1, 0, 1. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to put in 13, and I get 1, 1, 0, 1. And if I put in 2, I should get the number 10 back. So if I put in 2, it'll give me 10. Alright. So this is now working as it should. Hope this video helped you. You got to see me make a mistake, so you get to see like how I would go through and fix that. Well, actually, I guess not really, since I didn't fix it in front of you. I just stared at the code for a while. But you still got to see that everyone makes mistakes in programming. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like. If not, hit dislike. And if you have any questions about this or anything else in Java, let me know and I'll try to answer them for you and maybe even do a video on it. Thanks for watching.